Hi, I'm here at Exploration Place and we're going to do a virtual tour of our traveling exhibit, Imaginate. A lot of people didn't get a chance to see it before we had to close, so we thought, why not bring it to you? Well, one of the coolest parts of Imaginate talks about birds and their wings. Yesterday, my family was actually watching some birds outside the house. We had a blue jay in the front yard along with some robins. They were looking for some worms. That's a whole nother story. But what it made me think about was the different sized birds and how big their wings have to be to make them fly. So I thought, well, tomorrow when I'm in Imaginate, I can actually go and measure how many beats per minute I could create with these pretend wings. It's kind of fun. So what I do is I just stand right here in the middle of the exhibit and I can look at these different birds here. There's a condor that has about 1 to 3 beats per second, and then there's a gull at 10 to 12, and you get down to a hummingbird. They have between 30 and 90 beats per second. That is crazy fast. So what I'm going to do is stand in front of these sensors, and I'm going to flap as fast as I can, and we're going to see if I can make even a dent into the beats per minute. Now that's not beats per second. I don't even think I can get to 3 beats per second like a condor, but we're going to try. So here we go. Now, I just flap as fast as I can, and I get 0 lift because I'm really heavy, and these wings are super short. But do I get, oh look at that, I'm at 88 beats per minute. So if you took that and divided it by 60, you get to how many per second? I just flew in from the Traveler, and boy are my arms tired. Let's go do something else. But you get the idea. We have lots of cool stuff here. I wish you could be here to see it. But soon enough, hopefully, you'll all be able to come out and check it out. Now, while we're at home, and we're starting to look at things at home, some of us are going to start getting bored. Some of you probably already are bored. And one of the cool things about boredom is boredom actually can make you innovate. It can make you come up with new ideas and creative ideas. There were folks all over the world who have to travel and walk miles and miles to get their water. And somebody, one day when they were bored, having to carry the water, came up with the cool idea of taking a barrel and attaching a handle to it. You take it down to the river, you take off the cap, you fill it with water, you put the cap back on, and then you just roll your water right back home instead of having to carry it. Isn't that genius? Yeah, it's called the Hippo Water Roller. And my guess is this carries about 90 liters of water. So you can do the math at home to figure out how many gallons that is. But for people who don't have running water in their home, this kind of innovation changes their life. Maybe while we're all sitting at home during this stay-at-home period, we might have some creative thinkers who come up with whole new ideas of how to solve a problem, like what to do with your little brother. Who knows? Now, here's another one of the cool ideas. Somebody came up with using plastic bottles inside of a clay wall to add insulation. Now, the bottles themselves are filled with some type of a particulate or a mud or a clay or something like that, and then they're put in to fill in spots in the wall. And by doing that, they add to the insulative value of the wall, as well as making the wall take up less materials to build and reusing and recycling something. It's a pretty innovative idea. So we never know where one of these cool ideas is going to come in and actually solve a problem. Now, one of the things that we can all do at home is fly. No, not that way. We can't fly that way. We can fly with paper airplanes. So let's go over here. We've got a paper airplane addition to this traveling exhibit. So I've always found it kind of fun to play with paper airplanes. Paper airplanes come in all shapes and sizes. I have a couple of pre-mades because this one's kind of complicated, had a lot of folds in it, and I am not an origami expert. This is another one that I had pre-made for this, but one of my favorite kinds is a super simple do-it-yourself paper airplane. And I'm going to fold it right here in front of us. So we start by just folding this piece of paper right here in half. And as we fold this in half, we get a nice center line going down the middle. We take and fold 90 degrees. And we fold another one just like that. And then we fold this over, meet it at the center line, fold it across like that. Then we fold these down,
just to meet. And the angle is not super important, but you just want this to come down and meet right here in the middle. And then you want the other one to meet right there. So those two corners meet up right like that. And we're gonna fold that one down. Once that's folded, this folds right back over the top of it to hold them in place, just like so. Now when we unfold it, we have got the start of our paper airplane. We just take this and fold it down to make our wings. And the cool part about this design, number one, it's super easy. I've been building it since I was little, but second is you can use it for acrobatics because you can bend back here, up or down, and change the flight dynamics. So if I take these and curl them up just a little bit, curl it up just a little bit, now it's gonna make the airplane go like this when it flies, and it'll make it go a lot farther because it'll keep going up and down, and up and down, which makes the passengers really sick, but it's really fun for the people building the airplane. Now, let's take these three over here and test them because there is a testing area for competition here in the exhibit. And so we're gonna come right over here and we are going to aim right down here at these three rings, and then there's a target at the end. And we're gonna see how well these three different airplanes fly through our spot. So we're gonna take our first one and we're going to, failure right off the bat. So our first one didn't do so well. It's one of the things we find out. Now the second one, we're gonna take it and see how it does. Oh, we got one. One of the three rings. Now last but not least is this one. Now this one, in my mind, it's gonna go through the first ring, over the second ring, and through the third ring. Do you think I can do it? Neither do I, but we're gonna try. All right, here we go. Yes, exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Or not. But you know what the coolest part is? I have lots of time to try again. I can take that paper airplane and change it. I can make a whole new paper airplane. Don't use up all the paper in the house. Ask mom or dad what kind of paper you can use. Maybe you have some old coloring pages. You can fold them up into paper airplanes, reuse, reduce, and recycle. But as you saw, having fun at home is always fun. If you have some pool noodles sticking around the house or you have some things out in the backyard, you can make targets to try and aim for in your backyard, or maybe you have some shoe boxes around and see who can land a paper airplane in the shoebox from across the room, or make a straight line down the hallway with some a rope and see who can land closest to the center line, just like airplanes coming in for a landing. These are all ideas of things you can do at home to make you feel like you're a little bit closer to Exploration Place here in our traveling exhibit, Imaginate. Now we're gonna come back and see some more of Imaginate on another one of our live videos from here at Exploration Place as a part of our stay-at-home STEM. I'm Daniel, and I've been here with you today. I hope you've had fun. I hope you enjoy yourself there at home. Keep learning, keep exploring, and wash your hands. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.